Hey everyone, so in today's video we're going to be talking about the 10 top requested things we still don't have in Bloxburg. Now I can already feel some of you typing, so I want to clear some things up. First of all, yes, I do work for Bloxburg. I'm a community manager, meaning I compile all the community thoughts, give them to the team. However, I cannot tell the team to do a certain update. So before you type a comment saying like, why don't you just tell the team to add this? It's not like this. It doesn't work like that. I can give suggestions to the team. The team plans it out. I do not make single decisions. So it's not like players want a school, next update should be a school. That's not how it works. And on top of that, this is my personal channel, so I'm free to do whatever here. I don't even have to make Bloxburg videos. However, I still love Bloxburg quite a lot, so I want to make videos on it. But this is my personal channel, so this is not related to Coffee Stain or anything to do with like the official Bloxburg account. This is my personal channel. Now anyways, let's get into the video. Number one, a school. I think we all know, we all saw people ask for a school. A school has been requested for years now, and I think it's high on everyone's list. Now, what would a school add? A school would probably add, of course, a school. It would be nice if we had some classes we could attend to. Maybe some new jobs like a teacher, janitor, whatever comes with it. We already have a janitor job, but I think it would be nice if it was in a school as well. My one concern for adding a school is that a server only holds 12 people, and I feel like a school could feel quite empty. So maybe we would have to have some NPC students in that school as well. Moving on to number two, and that one is pets. Now, we already have some pets in the game actually. There's birds, there's butterflies, and then we have the bees. I think for pets, what most people want is maybe some smaller pets as well, like an aquarium, some rabbits, some turtles, some chickens are very highly requested. Not necessarily just cats and dogs, but something that you could place on your plot in a pen and that would walk around like that. I think guinea pigs, rabbits would be very cute to have. And then another main request is to not make them like in Adopt Me, where the pets just follow you around, basically follow your movement, but to have pets that have their own mind, basically, that walk around, like they can run away if you don't put them in a pen, or you really need to care for them in a way. And I think that would be very nice to have in Bloxburg as well. Moving on to number three, and that is more plants. Yes, we did have some plants in the previous garden update where it came with berry bushes, rose bushes, but I feel like people want more indoor plants like monsteras or whatever indoor plants you have, sansevieria, just basically cozy indoor plants that you can fill your plot with. Then some outdoor plants as well that aren't necessarily bushes, like smaller trees, smaller shrubs. And I do agree, I think we're missing some of those detail items that have to do with plants and greenery, so I agree with that one. Moving on to number four, and that is getting gas for your car. Now, a lot of people want it, a lot of people are against the idea. Basically, your car runs out of gas, you need to go to the gas station, get some gas, pay for that gas, and you can drive again. If you have an electric car, you can maybe charge it at home or charge it at a charging station. But a lot of people want to be able to have some type of gas that they can run out of. If you're on the highway, I guess good luck. You probably will have to be towed then. But it's more a realism update than an actual, like, I guess, full update. But it's still something a lot of people want. Also something that some people are very much against because they don't want to pay for gas in Bloxburg. However, I personally think that it would be fun to have it. Moving on to number five, and that is plot data and more stories. Now, if you reach 100% plot data, you can buy up to 40% more, but that is the absolute maximum I think that Roblox allows plots to be. So if you go over that threshold, the servers would lag a lot, they would crash, and I don't think servers can even handle a lot more plot data, so it more so has to do with Roblox limits and actual game limits, and we don't want people to join a server where they immediately crash because the load is way too big. But I understand why some people want more plot data. I just feel like it's a minority that is reaching plot data, even with the extra 40%. And so if Roblox allows for more plot data, I don't even know if it makes sense to allow it to players because it would make the game lag a lot. And I don't know if it's worth it for other players. More stories, however, I feel like 5 stories is already quite a lot. Some people want to go up to 10 stories so they have the best views in the game. And that brings me to my next point, and that is different types of plots. Currently, all plots are either 30 by 30 if you have the large plot game pass, it's the same plot, but it makes it 50 by 50. A lot of players want different types of plots. Let's say an apartment building, a boat, maybe a truck that you can build in, a storefront that you can decorate, something like that, something different. Maybe private island that you can build on. I think that would be a lot of fun. And I definitely agree. I do want some more different types of plot. Maybe a plot with a mountain that you can build on the side of, that you have to like keep in mind your environment and stuff like that. I think that would really boost creativity of some builders, because right now we're all on the same flat square of plot. If you're creative, that's good. A lot of people get creative from their environment, and I feel like different environments could boost that creativity. So that's a really good point. I definitely agree that we should have some different plots. So yeah, that's a very good suggestion. Moving on to number 7, and that is the programming and crafting skill. Now those skills have been in the game, I think, since 2016 or whenever skills were introduced, and they haven't had a use since then. We cannot program, we cannot craft, we cannot get our skill up by that. So what a lot of players want to see is to get those skills done, maybe add something that makes that skill go up, that makes you be able to work on that skill, because right now they are just there, empty. A lot of players wonder what they should do to get those skills up, but you can't, so they stay at 0%. So I get that request. I guess it's just something Coeptus made and then probably went on to other things and didn't really utilize those anymore. So now they're just there, and it's a nice reminder of where Bloxburg comes from. Moving on to number 8, and that is new starter houses. Now all of the starter houses were made before a lot of updates, a lot of ceiling light updates and door updates, and they do look very old. If you buy a new pre-built house, it will look very old. It will look very dated. A lot of them don't even have ceiling lights yet, or old furniture. We have a lot better furniture now and a lot more decoration options, but those houses are stuck in the past. So if you buy one, you can decorate it up to today's standards, but I do think that it's not worth buying them anymore. So I agree with the point that we do need new starter houses one day. Moving on to number 9, and that is a controversial one as well, and that is a new map. A lot of players want a completely new map. Other players want to stay on the same map but have it updated. It's kind of 50-50. I feel like some players are like, remove the map, get a new map. Other players, probably older players, are like, keep the map for nostalgia's sake and add to it, make it bigger. But either way, I personally want a completely new map with a nod to the past. I feel like it would be nice if we had a completely new map that looked good, that is thought out, because some games added a new map before and they made it actually worse. So that's one fear. But I do want a completely new map, because this map has existed since whenever the game was made. The only thing that was added in the long run was a highway. Now, the highway, I mean, is there. If there has to be a new map, I do want some type of reference to the past, like maybe a picture somewhere or one of the buildings that comes back to the new map. That would be fun to see as well, but I'm definitely very much for a new map. And then lastly is an at-home business. Basically, you can open a restaurant at home. You don't have to ask players to come to your house, because 90% of the time you get ignored if you have a restaurant, or at least that's what I perceive. So there would have to be some way for NPCs to come to your house. And I feel like Roville did that really well with the business update that they added once, where you can have a business at home, NPCs come shop at your home, you make money that way. I feel like that would be nice to have in Bloxburg as well. Just some kind of way where you could maybe have a coffee shop and people come and drink coffee in your coffee shop, pay you whatever amount is set to, I guess. But so you don't have to rely on the other 11 players in the server to come to your business. And I feel like that would just kind of like motivate people to build drive-thrus, to build restaurants, to build coffee shops. If you don't constantly have to say like, please come to my coffee shop, then no one comes or someone is being rude to you, I feel like that would really help. So that's my last point. So anyways, those are 10 of the most requested things we still don't have in Bloxburg. Let me know what you really want to see in the future in Bloxburg, or if there's something that has been added that you really wanted. I really wanted permission settings and we have them now, so I'm very happy about that. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.